Hello, my dear listener. Welcome to another tranquil journey with Sleepy Seedlings, the Bedtime podcast with trees. Tonight, as the crisp air of late January whispers on the approaching spring, we turn our attention to a harbinger of the new season, the Blossoming Almond Tree. As you settle comfortably into your resting place, let's embark on a journey through the delicate beauty and enduring symbolism of the almond tree. Feel the soft embrace of your bed, akin to the gentle caress of early spring's first breeze, as we delve into the world of this remarkable tree. If you haven't already, do make sure that your sleep timer is set, so this episode can sweep you off without interruption towards the shores of dreamland. And while you do so, consider sharing the episode with a friend who might appreciate a little nature at bedtime. The almond tree, Prunus Dulcis, is among the first to announce the arrival of spring. I am aware that January seems awfully early, indeed in the heart of winter, to be talking about the upcoming season. However, for the almond tree, with its blossoms breaking forth even as the chill of winter lingers at the end of January, spring quite literally begins for this eager seedling. Its blossoms, a cloud of soft pink and white, herald the promise of warmer days. Those fans, like me, of the Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh are likely to be familiar with the beauty of this tree. In one of his most famous works, Van Gogh depicted the blossom of the almond tree, appearing, despite its static nature, to flutter against a sky-blue background. Now imagine yourself in a serene orchard where almond trees, with their blossoms unfurling, create an embroidery of delicate petals against the crisp blue sky. The sight is a balm to the winter-weary soul, a reminder of the cycles of nature and the rebirth that follows even the coldest times of the year. Now, as we explore the almond tree's enchanting presence, its rich history, and its profound symbolism, let its story lull you into a state of peaceful contemplation. The almond tree is not just an early herald of spring. It's a symbol of hope, awakening, and the beauty of change. So breathe deeply, relax, and let the enchanting imagery of the almond tree guide you into a restful night's sleep, filled with dreams of blossoming orchards and the gentle warmth of the coming spring. The almond tree, with its delicate blossoms and rich history, is steeped in fascinating myths and legends that traverse various cultures and epochs. One of the most enduring tales of the almond tree comes from Greek mythology. It's the story of Phyllis and Demophon, a tale of love, longing, and transformation. Phyllis, a Thracian princess, fell deeply in love with Demophon, a hero of the Trojan War. When Demophon left for war, he promised Phyllis to return promptly. However, his return was delayed, and believing him to have forsaken her, Phyllis died of heartbreak. The gods, moved by her devotion, transformed her into an almond tree as a symbol of hope and undying love. When Demophon finally returned and learned of her fate, he embraced the tree in sorrow, and in response, it burst into bloom, a sign of Phyllis's enduring love, even in death. In another legend, the almond tree is connected to the biblical tale of Aaron, the brother of Moses. In the book of Numbers, Aaron's rod, made of almond wood, miraculously blossomed and bore fruit overnight. This event was seen as a divine sign, confirming Aaron's right to the priesthood and symbolising God's watchful eye and the quickening of life. In Chinese tradition, the almond is a symbol of feminine beauty and sadness. It's often associated with the enduring nature of life, resilience in the face of adversity, and the bittersweet nature of love and relationships. Almond blossoms in Chinese art represent courage and hope amidst sorrow, and are frequently depicted in paintings and literature. Furthermore, in Christian symbolism, the almond tree is associated with the Virgin Mary. The pure white blossoms represent her purity, and the tree's early flowering signifies the divine incarnation of her Son Jesus. Throughout history, the almond has also been revered for its health-giving properties and as a symbol of the watchfulness and promise due to the early appearance of its blossoms. But as we journey through these stories, the almond tree emerges as a multifaceted symbol, one of enduring love, divine favour, feminine strength, and the hopeful awakening of spring. As always, these stories, woven through time, showcase the deep connection between human culture and the natural world, where a single tree can hold a myriad of meanings and stories in many a human heart. However, the almond tree is a fascinating subject not just for its cultural significance, but also for its unique botanical characteristics and role in the ecosystem. Originating from the Middle East and South Asia, the almond tree has spread across the world, especially in Mediterranean climates. It thrives in warm, dry climates and is widely cultivated in regions like California, which produces 80% of the world's almonds. Botanically, the almond tree is a deciduous tree, meaning it sheds its leaves annually. It belongs to the Rosaceae family, which also includes roses, cherries, and peaches. This relation is evident in the almond's beautiful blossoms, closely resembling those of its relatives, especially the peach. In all likelihood, dear listener, you are more likely in your day-to-day life to come across almonds as nuts, as opposed to the tree that they come from. However, the almond itself is not a true nut, but a drupe, similar to peaches and plums. It consists of an outer hull and a hard shell with the seed inside, what we commonly refer to as the almond nut. Almonds are known for their numerous health benefits, rich in vitamins, minerals, protein, and fiber. As mentioned, one of the most striking features of the almond tree is its early flowering, it being one of the first trees to bloom each year, often in late winter or early spring, depending on the climate. But alongside its early flowering, the almond tree is also notable for its pollination process. Most almond varieties are not self-pollinating and require cross-pollination between different varieties by bees. This makes bees crucial for almond cultivation, linking the tree's life cycle closely to these vital pollinators. In terms of growth, the almond tree can reach heights of up to 6 to 9 meters. It has a spreading habit with a canopy that can be just as wide as the tree is tall. The leaves are lance-shaped with a slightly serrated edge, and the wood of the almond tree is often used in woodworking for its density and strength. Understanding the almond tree's scientific aspects enhances our appreciation for this remarkable plant. It's not only a symbol of cultural significance, but a vital part of natural ecosystems, contributing to biodiversity and the health of pollinators like bees. Everything that exists is connected, and by looking at trees like the almond, this only becomes more apparent. As we gently ease into the next segment of our journey with the almond tree, let's immerse ourselves in the evocative world of poetry. This evening, I bring you A Spring Morning by D.H. Lawrence, a poet renowned for his vivid depictions of nature and its intertwining with human emotion. This poem captures the essence of spring's renewal, a theme that resonates deeply with the almond tree. As you listen, allow the imagery of spring, the blossoms, and the birds to fill your senses, echoing the rebirth and rejuvenation that the almond tree symbolizes. Ah, through the open door, is there an almond tree, aflame with blossom? Let us fight no more. Among the pink and blue of the sky and the almond flowers, a sparrow flutters. We have come through. It is really spring. See? When he thinks himself alone, how he bullies the flowers. Ah, you and me. How happy we'll be. See him. He clouts the tufts of flowers in his impudence. But did you dream it would be so bitter? Never mind. It is finished. The spring is here. And we're going to be summer happy and summer kind. We have died. We have slain and been slain. We are not our old selves anymore. I feel new and eager to start again. It is gorgeous to live and forget, and to feel quite new. See the bird in the flowers? He's making a rare to-do. He thinks the whole blue sky is much less than the bit of blue egg he's got in his nest. We'll be happy. You and I and you. With nothing to fight anymore, in each other at least. See how gorgeous the world is, outside the door. As we linger in the afterglow of Lawrence's words, let's carry with us the sense of renewal and hope that spring brings. Lawrence reminds us of the beauty in starting anew, of leaving behind the past's turmoil for the promise of a harmonious future. Just as the sparrow in the poem revels in the beauty of the almond blossoms, we too can find joy and peace in the simple pleasures that nature offers. As you drift closer to sleep, let the essence of this poem, intertwined with that of the almond tree, guide you into a night of tranquil and rejuvenating rest. Remember, each new day brings the opportunity for renewal, just like each spring brings the blossoms anew. Now imagine, as night gently falls, that you are wandering through an enchanting almond grove. The moon, a silvery orb in the sky, bathes the trees in a mystical glow. Each almond tree around you stands proudly, their branches adorned with blossoms that seem to shimmer under the celestial light. The air is filled with the delicate scent of these flowers, sweet and alluring, a perfume that speaks again of spring's imminent arrival. As you walk, the soft, velvety petals fall like snowflakes, creating a carpet of white and pink on the forest floor. The gentle rustle of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl are the only sounds that accompany your steps. With each breath, you inhale the pure essence of the almond blossoms, and with every exhale, you release the remnants of today's worries. In the heart of the grove, you find a serene spot to rest. Here, Under the almond trees, the world seems to stand still. The troubles of the day fade away, replaced by a tranquil peace that envelops your being. The magic of the grove whispers tales of renewal, hope, and the cycle of life that continues unabated, reassuring you that every ending is a prelude to a new beginning. As our journey with the almond tree comes to a close, let the serenity of this grove remain with you. Carry the quiet strength and enduring hope of this tree with you into your dreams. Let the promise of new beginnings and the sweet fragrance of almond blossoms guide you into a peaceful sleep. Rest well, my dear listener, and awaken refreshed, ready to embrace the new day with the same grace and beauty as the blossoming almond tree. Sleep well and dream of tranquil groves under starlit skies. Good night.